Thanks for downloading the due diligence checklist. This is just a quick video to show you how you use it. Firstly, what's it for? If you're thinking about selling your business or buying someone else's business, due diligence is a process by where you identify any problems or risks in the business, you identify how it makes money and how much money it makes, so it helps you put a value on the business. A due diligence for a big business, a public business, could be many months of work. For a small business it could just be a few days. This checklist is pretty comprehensive but really aimed at the small owner-managed business. A health warning at this point: if you're thinking about buying or selling a business, get professional advice. As a minimum you should have a broker, a corporate lawyer and a tax expert. There are significant tax implications of the transaction. So let's have a run through. You can see we're looking at the title sheet. This checklist can be used to send to someone to request information, so get someone to fill in a due diligence spreadsheet before you go in and look at it yourself. You can also use it to produce a report, either an initial report or a final report for the business that you're selling or buying. There's an instruction sheet, which is more or less what we're going to go through in this video. And then we have a whole series of tabs, 14 tabs, covering different parts of due diligence, different types of information about governance, finance, products and services, customers, suppliers, channels, competitors, sales, employees, management controls, systems and processes, risk management. So you can see it's pretty comprehensive. We'll take a look at the finance tab. So all the tabs are set out the same way. There's a reference to the question, there's an include column, there's the question that's being asked, whether it needs any supporting evidence, the response for either you or your target to complete, or the person that's doing the due diligence for you, a grading, was any evidence supplied, and some remarks on the grading. So initially, if you were to be sending this to someone else for them to give you an initial set of information for you to start your due diligence, you can choose here which things you want to be included in that list. So you might say, okay, well, all of these are fairly important, but I'm not particularly interested in changes to accounting policies, and I'm not interested in if they've changed their accountant. For reference, both of those you should be interested in if you're looking at buying another company, because both of them are indications that the business is perhaps being polished up or has something that isn't all it should be, and it's something that should be investigated. So having chosen those, and then let's look at another one, product and services, you might say, okay, well, I'm not really interested in schedule of new products because it's not a new product business, and likewise because it doesn't make anything, I'm not interested in defect information. Okay, so you might say, well, okay, in that case all I want here is the yeses. All I want here are the yeses. So now you've customized the due diligence sheet, going through all of the tabs, and you might get rid of some tabs in their entirety. You might just say everything is no in there. But having said these are the questions that actually apply to this business, I'm going to save that, just a normal file save, and then I'm going to send the full spreadsheet to the target business. You can print the whole sheet in a normal way, so having done that, if you wanted to send it in paper, you could actually just do a file print and print the entire workbook. Okay, so that will print every sheet, and including the title and instructions. So let's say you've done that, or let's say you're the recipient of this sheet, or perhaps you're using it for your own business to do an internal audit. You can then say, right, response here. Last set of published accounts, yes, I can just say, well, they've been supplied. I might say year-end adjustments or accruals and none. And you can see that this builds up as people go through, answer the questions, or you go through, examine their, talk to their owners, the management of the target business, and ascertain these answers for yourself. And not all of these have evidence, but where it has got evidence, the idea is that this proves that they're doing what it is they say they're doing. So having gone through all of these various areas, so here is saying, okay, list of customer complaints, I might say list or report from QS attached. The report from our quality system is attached. 12 in last 10 years. Now, whether you think that's good or bad is up to you, but that's so they've responded, they've given you some evidence, and there's their response. So you can look at the, you can assess whether customer service is an issue that's going to devalue this business. So having gone through all of these tabs, made their answers, the thing is saved and returned. And then the final part of the exercise, this column here, if you wish, you can say, okay, well, I've got that answer from them, and I'm okay with that. That's a good answer. Was the evidence supplied? Well, actually, it was in this case. Got any notes? I haven't got any grading notes. But you might say, let's go back to finance. Let's suppose that they said year-end adjustments. And let's say, okay, well, accrue, supplier, not yet provided amount. Well, I don't know what that means, actually. I've just made it up. But you might also say, well, I don't really know what that means. I'm not really very happy with that, so I'm going to say further clarification here. And you can see then that having gone through and asked them the question, you've got their response, you maybe talk to them about it. You can here you've got no more further clarification required. Filter on this. I beg your pardon. Filter on this. On all of the sheets. And there you have, having gone through the first stage of due diligence, another report, which is these are all the areas where I need to dig a bit deeper to find out what is going on. And that's more or less the way it works. Now, you might say, well, actually, I'm not really involved in buying and selling a business just yet. I would make 2 points. Firstly, this is a very good tool for assessing your business internally yourself. So, if the logic behind that being is if you're getting a business fit for sale, if you're looking at your business and saying, actually, well, we don't do that very well, we better sort that out or no one will buy it, then why wouldn't you do it anyway now? So this is a very good tool for really assessing the state of your business as it stands and on a regular basis, doing a little internal audit of your business, making sure the thing is fit for purpose. So that really is the end of the video. Thank you.